What's up, guys? Andrew Kuntz here. As you can tell in the title of the video, kind of gonna go through what it's like in the day of the life of a 23-year-old licensed car dealer. I'm the sole owner, proprietor, I guess. I do everything around here. I'll show you around my office. I'll show you what programs I use, what auction I use, kind of like the inside scoop because no one else is willing to make this kind of thing. A lot of people in this industry are super gatekeepy. They gatekeep everything. So I guess first I'll show you the auction site, then I'll show you my VIN decoder, then I'll show you my DMS. It's a short for dealer management software. So let's take a look here. Right now we're looking at we'll go to the auction first. So I've been using this since February. This is called ACV. Go to my ACV, and then you can see the cars that I bought since February. It's about 20 or so cars. So this morning, I sold this 2014 RAV4, 178,000 miles. It says I won it for $5,800, but then I had to pay shipping and other stuff. So I ended up making probably $1,400, $1,500 on this. I had it 2 days. So do a lot. I only do Toyotas. So this is what the software looks like. If we go on the marketplace, we can see what's live right now based on my parameters that I've set. So we got a lot of Camrys, RAV4s. I'm really particular about what I buy. It's got to be a good deal. It's got to be a good car because my name is on the line. So this is the auction software. It's really, really good. You can arbitrate if it's green. So say like, so here's a 2019 Camry. It's reserve has been met. This one's about to sell. Man, this is a good deal. This car books for, I don't know, 25 grand. So there's a lot of money to be made if you know what you're looking for. And the VIN decoder I use is called VIN verified. You can use people or vehicles. We'll go to recent reports. We'll see, I was looking at this RAV4, 2005 RAV4. So you can see it's market value given the mileage. It's been entered, 3 owners, 1 open recall. And the AI kind of gives it uses this information to kind of spit out a number. But you can go to, vehicle history, ownership history. Looks like it's had 3 owners, but worth paying for. Now I'll show you this is the dealer software, Fraser. I'll just kind of show you, if you want to get into this, that the money is there. This is not gloating or anything. I've still got a lot of room to improve, but I kind of gambled on this whole thing fresh out of college. So we'll go to sales totals. We'll check out last month's. So gross, it looks like we did $62,113. Now don't let that, I didn't make that much. That's how much came in. I also use a floor plan, which is basically like a line of credit with the auction. So I used to have to spend all my own money. Now I spend their money. Now there's interest in principals and stuff. You can talk to your own lender if you decide to do this yourself. But it looks like last month, this isn't 100% correct, it's very close. The net after sales tax was $8,934. Yeah, it looks like I ended up paying about $2,500 in sales tax, so that's deducted off your total net, so that leaves $8,900. But it's really cool. You can do your inventory. I don't have much right now. I have this RAV4 on the way, and I got this Land Cruiser just being built, doing the engine on it. And you enter sales. Say I was going to sell that '09. You go to vehicle, select it, select. Then you enter all your customer information, do your pricing. So I don't finance, so it's all cash. This will adjust your sales price and stuff. This is really good for kind of keeping your ducks in a row and for tax reasons. Now I guess I'll show you my office. It meets the 288 square feet requirements for the state. So I got my TV, my couch, my base. Little office here is kind of a mess. The state mandates to have 2 entrances and a bathroom. So my overhead for this is about $1,500 a month, which is kind of steep, but it allows me to do what I want to do. And then the actual lot is out here. I only do Toyotas. So these 3 cars out here are my landlords. Here's the daily. Just kind of run around with a dealer plate on it, which is also a crazy cheat code. For driving cars, for the lot cars for test drives, and I got my little business sticker. I mean, this is the new daily. If you're following the channel, you know I sold my 335 So I've got a X5 35i all-wheel drive. It's on spacers, so I blacked it out. I got some H&R lowering springs. Gonna do downpipe, intercooler, all that stuff. I did put in this sick wireless Apple CarPlay. It uses like a piggyback off the original system, but it's got screen mirroring, and I added a backup cam. I ran the wire. It's actually pretty nifty. Ran the backup cam to there, and it's got the lines. It uses the steering angle sensor to show the lines. So I kind of run through today of how the process, once you are going, what you'll need. So this in Tennessee, this is a Tennessee Department of Revenue multi-purpose. So this is where your registration stuff is. You have to do an odometer disclosure sheet, and these are title extensions. It's how you get the title from the auction into their name. And then once you have that, this is for Tennessee only, but let's see, I use Easy Dealer Tag, and I have the special little paper to print out temp tags. So, it's really not that complicated. You just got to know what to buy. I'll show you one more of a really good car that I made really good on. We'll go to one, let's see here. Okay, take this car for example. It's kind of slipped through the fingers of, this was crazy. This is a 2000, what year is this? I don't even know. 2008 RX 350, had 156,000 miles, blue on black leather. So you can kind of see what you're working with here. This must have been a trade-in. I had this car for less than 10 hours. I think I sold it for 6,000. I think I was in at 32. You can see what it thinks it's gonna sell for, which I actually end up getting it lower than the low end. You have a undercarriage picture, check for rust, that kind of thing. You even have, wait for them to start it. You have an audio section, so you can listen for any knocking, any weird noise. Then it has, stuff that was, this just needed a spark plug. I think that's why I got it so cheap. Had a cylinder tube misfire, just did spark plugs, had a backup cam. But I only do Toyota Lexus, so, I'm playing it safe, but there's nothing wrong with that. This one right here, this is another crazy one. I had less than, I had it gone within like 2 hours of getting it. It's a 96 Avalon, almost 200,000 miles, one owner. It smelled like new Toyotas, but better. Those are great cars. But yeah, man, that's kind of my whole process. Let me set you back down. Make sure on the camera thing you guys can see me here. Yeah, so it's been really good. I've been at it about 6 months, making decent money. Obviously things can be optimized. I'm learning as I go, but if you are kind of on the fence about wanting to do this yourself, you need to save up a little money. It's kind of expensive to get your license, and you have to get a location, and you have to have an inspector come out and make sure that it's meets all the requirements. But yeah, I think it's worth it to kind of chase your dreams. So just kind of want to make this video. And yeah, if you have any questions in the comments, I'll answer. I live stream, working on cars and little video games here and there, you know how it goes. But that's pretty much my whole process. It's not without risk. You do get duds occasionally. You have stuff that you can't sell. There's obstacles like in every business, but it's been good to me so far, and really trying to ramp it up. So thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, Andrew Kuntz out.